Greetings, true believers. This is J.A.R. 369. Welcome back for another figure review. Today, I'll be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Stiltman Wave Gwen Stacy, or Spider-Gwen, or Ghost Spider, whatever you want to call her, made by Hasbro. Yes, another Gwen Stacy figure that we have. The first wave from the Marvel Legends figure was the Absorbing Man wave, where we got the comic book version of Gwen Stacy, and then later on Hasbro reuses the same figure, but in a different design for the Spider-Verse film. But that looks exactly not like the character from the movie. But then now in 2020, Hasbro has revealed that we're officially getting the Miles Morales and Gwen Stacy figure from the Spider-Verse film. And I was like, finally, yes! And I got my very first Gwen Stacy action figure from the Spider-Verse film. Even though I don't really know, I know who Gwen Stacy is, but I don't know why she's wearing the costume until the Spider-Verse movie. Yeah, I only watched superhero films. So anyway, let's get back to the figure. For the packaging, it's just a standard Marvel Legends packaging. You can see the window exposing the figure and her accessories. You get the Spider-Verse logo right here. It does say Gwen Stacy. It doesn't say, or I don't know, Spider-Gwen or Ghost Spider or whatever people are calling her in the comics. You get the Spider-Verse logo right there, and it does say Build-A-Figure Stiltman. It's recommended for ages 4+, warning choking hazard. On the side here, you got a cool image of Spider-Ham, which is interesting. He got his own back of the figure. And the other side, you got a cool image of Gwen Stacy. And on the back, you can see the same image as this side there. And in the background, you can see Spider-Ham just swinging around. And this will read a bio about the Gwen Stacy. It says, intelligent and quick-witted, Gwen has a sharp sense of humor and is a natural leader. Other figures from the Spider-Verse wave: Miles Morales, Peter P. Parker, which I already did take a look at, the Prowler, Hand Ninja, and Frogman. Ridiculous superhero. And here's the Stiltman here. So that's about it for the packaging. Now let's release Gwenda, or Gwanba, I forgot how she called herself where she first met Miles, out of the package. Here we got Gwen Stacy out of the package. Let's take a look at the figure here. Take a look at the head sculpt first. Come on. Let me get this up. There we go. The head sculpt, the likeness to the character from the animated movie, they did really not too bad of a job. I really like the head sculpt on her. Hasbro did really a great job capturing the likeness to the character from the animated movie. It looks really great. The hair sculpt, they did really not too bad of a job with the hair sculpt. You get the little buzz cut hair on this area, and you get her normal hair on the other side. Because Miles actually, when Miles first has spider powers, he accidentally put his hand on her hair, and yep, man, what a terrible way to get a haircut. Well, now her hairstyle looks really cool. Not too bad of a job with the head sculpt, I gotta admit. Looks really nice. You get the little hood collar there, which is a separate piece, which I'm going to show you that in a minute. Take a look at the outfit. They did really a great job with the costume. It looks exactly like how she looks in the movie. And you can see some of the ballet shoes that she wore. Well, for this figure, nothing much explained about the whole costume. It's just plain black and white. But you get the little pinkish spider webs on each arms, including the hood on the inside. And again, nothing much explain about the costume, just plain black and white. That's it. Like I said, you get 2 fisted hands for her to fight evil. And take a look at the bottom of the feet. As you can see, she does have peg holes on each side, and I'm guessing that's the serial number. It does say Hasbro, something like that. But on her legs, you get the little legalese on each side of her legs. Yeah. But overall, it's still a great figure. They did really a great job with this figure. Spider-Gwen, the figure is amazing. Great job, Hasbro. Now let's move on to Spider-Ham. I'm not sure he counts as another figure, but to be honest, he is count as an accessory, but I'm gonna count him as another figure. So take a look at Spider-Ham, Peter Porker. I gotta admit, they did really not too bad of a job with the head sculpt. It looks exactly like how he is in the animated film. The whole body itself looks really good. And I really like the little pig nose on here, which represents the Spider-Man logo. That's funny. You get the little Spider-Man, the spider on his chest here. Same thing on the back. And you get a little tail, little pig tail. Oh, that's hilarious. You get the little pig ears. And a little texturing on the outfit. Nothing much about the outfit, just plain blue and red. That's it. You get a little two toes on the foot. And on the bottom, there's some peg holes in the bottom feet as well. For Peter Porker, they did a really great job with this. Overall, this Peter Porker looks really great. Now let's move on for articulation. Let's start with Gwen here. The head does go fully rotating, and there's a little ball joint, so that means it goes side to side, up and down. And it does has the hinge move that goes down all the way down, and goes up all the way up. The arms do go fully rotate and does go in and out. Bend at the elbows, rotate at the elbows. The wrists do rotate and has the hinge. There's some upper chest rotation there. Legs kick forward and back, in and out. There's a little ball joint there. Upper leg rotation. Bend at the knees, double jointed knees. It can barely kick her own behind. There's a little rotation at the upper ankles there. And the ankles do go pivot forward and back. And ankle pivot side to side. Oh yeah. Artemis Prime loves that ankle pivot. Overall, for the articulation, this is a standard female Marvel Legends articulation. But you can still get a decent amount of posabilities with her. The articulation on the Spider-Gwen is just basic, but still great posabilities, by the way. And for Spider-Ham, the articulation, you get the little bowl-jointed head here, rotations, up and down, side to side, that's it. No more articulation on this guy. And for accessories, Spider-Gwen does come with a few accessories. She does come with the alternate head of the masked version of Spider-Gwen. So let's take off the punk rock look to it and take off the hood. And then, let me do this off camera. And there you go. You got the more tradition Spider-Gwen mask that we all know and love from the comics. Even though I only know her from the Spider-Verse film, but not from the comics. And what's interesting, the hood is removable, so let's take off the hood. Let me just easily take it off. Come on. There we go. And if you let's bring out the unhooded piece here and then put it on here, and there. Now you can have display Spider-Gwen without the hood, with just the Spider-Man mask there. Even though there's a little mispaint there because it was stuck in this hood. Yeah, so be careful with that. And other accessories, she does come with a pair of whipping hands that you can actually pose her with the whipping hands. So be careful with the hands there. If you look closely, you can see the hands are a bit different from the interchangeable hands to alternative hands. I feel like this here is about to break on me because if you twist it so hard. Now let's put on the whipping hands, and there you go. Yeah, it looks perfect. Not too bad. You can easily make interesting poses with her whipping hands. And lastly, she does come with the lower toe, the body of Stiltman, which is I do have the head with me here. I'm not gonna put the head on until I put the chest piece on that came with Miles Morales, which I still have. So Miles Morales review will come tomorrow. Now let's finish the review by replacing the unhooded piece with the hooded piece. So I can display her, do some poses with her at the end of this review. And there we go. Man, the head's a bit stiff. Overall, on this figure, I really like it. Hasbro did a great job giving us another version of Spider-Gwen, but this time in her Spider-Verse outfit. The sculpt, I'm gonna say this is exactly the same sculpt as the Absorbing Man version of Spider-Gwen. The articulation, standard female Marvel Legends articulation, but again, you can still make great possibilities with this figure. The paint apps are perfect. The accessories are pretty low, but I do like the inclusion of Spider-Ham, very funny character from the movie. But at the end of the day, it's still a great figure, and I highly recommend getting this figure at your local Target, Walmart, or anywhere else you can find her. Or find her on Amazon. If you're lucky enough, you can find her for retail for 20 bucks. Now for my rate, I'm going to give the Spider-Gwen or Gwen Stacy or Ghost Spider, or whatever you want to call her, I'm going to give her a 10 out of 10 for me. So that's about it. Make sure to tune in for new videos daily. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share this video, and comment on this video. Don't forget to turn on the bell icon so you can be notified new videos after you subscribe so you won't miss any new uploads, and you can be part of the notification squad. Finally, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Both links will be in the description down below. That's all I can say. This is the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Gwen Stacy, and Spider-Ham figures made by Hasbro. And this is J.A.R. 369. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on my next review.